I had filmed this all and it was ready to go up, but the footage for my intro and outro got corrupted. I don't know what happened with it. Now I have to refilm this literally the day it's supposed to go up, and I'm sick, so my life is just going so great. 2024 is off to an amazing start. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm sure this video will bring in a lot of new viewers, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is Maddie, I'm a Canadian doll collector, and this is my channel where I post about doll collecting. Today's video has been long awaited, long requested. I have heard your cries, I have heard your pleas, I have heard everything you had to say, and I'm finally giving this to you, the All My Dolls video. Before we get into this, there's a few things I want to say. One, I have some pretty crazy, intense, wild, thought out, dramatic, if you will, doll lore between me and my friend. Our two doll worlds are sort of connected, so my dolls are friends with her dolls, so on and so forth. And we have been working on this little storyline for our dolls for pretty much as long as we've been friends, so over 5 years at this point, and it's very thought out and busy, and my dolls have a lot to them because of that, but also just because I love making characters and stories and all of that, and I cannot draw for the life of me. So instead of making OCs the way a normal person would probably make an OC, I use my dolls to make OCs. So these are pretty much just like glorified OCs at this point. Like, they're my own characters. I've created my own story, my own personality, my own whatever for them, and it's very long and in-depth and crazy and big and all that fun stuff. I'm telling you this because if I wanted to go into full detail of these dolls in this video would be like 20 hours long and nobody would want to watch that. So I have a proposition for you guys. I have been thinking about starting a series where I just pick a doll in my collection and just like super deep dive into their character, their personality, their backstory, everything you can know and would want to know, and everything about the doll I will talk about in that video. This has been a video idea that I've had for a while, and I figured this would be a good way to bring this up because I'm showing you all my dolls. So if that interests you, and if there's a certain doll you would like to see me do a little bit of a deep dive on first, totally let me know in the comments and I will try my best to make that happen. I should not be talking. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have a throat infection, so I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm not even supposed to be down here. I'm supposed to be quarantining in my room. So, yeah.
A little bit of a rule breaker.
I'm gonna end this intro now because it's already really long and just get on with the video. So I hope you enjoy. First up is my girl, Madison Leora Thomas. She is my girl. She's been with me through everything. She was the first, so she's seen this collection from the beginning, and she's seen this collection grow into what it is now. She is a Just Like You number 23 with a Just Like You 28 wig, and I got her November 15th, 2014 at the American Girl Specialty Boutique in the Yorkdale Mall. Her little sister is Bryn, who you will see later, and her cousin is Kaden, who you will also see later on in the video. Here's doll number 2. This is Leonie Rose Butler, but her nickname is Leo. She is a Just Like You number 37 with a custom wig from Zazu Dolls, and she is currently on a doll stand because I need to restring her limbs, but I'm too scared to, so I haven't done that yet. I got her December 28th, 2017 with my Christmas money off of Facebook Marketplace, and she is such a little cutie. I love her so much. She's definitely a favorite in my collection. Her twin brother is Levi, who you will see later, and she is dating my doll Tegan, who you will also see later. Doll number 3 is Bronwyn Grace Thomas, but her nickname is Bryn. She is a Grace Thomas Girl of the Year 2015 doll, and I got her September of 2018 after surviving what was pretty much one of the worst years of my life. She was a present from my mom for just, pushing through and getting through that really tough time, and I am forever grateful that my mom got her for me. Like I said earlier, she is sisters with Madison. Kaden is her cousin, who you will see later, and she is dating my doll Piper, who you will also see later. Now we have a definite fan favorite. This is Levi James Butler. I don't know what doll he is originally, but I customized him into a boy doll. and I got him and customized him in October of 2018. He is definitely loved among my community. There's a lot of people who really love Levi, and for good reason too. I think he's a really cute doll. Like I said earlier, Leonie is his twin sister, and he is dating my friend Aradia. Dollies on Instagram if you want to go follow. He's dating her Sage doll. Next up, we have another fan favorite, and I joke about not liking this doll, but it's definitely just an inside joke between me and my friends. I actually love this doll, and that is Noelle Wren O'Malley. I got Noelle in December. I can't remember the exact date, but I got Noelle in December of 2018. This is actually kind of a funny story. I was at a cheer competition, and I was kind of curious what dolls there were in the area, so I went on Facebook Marketplace and I was just scrolling through to see like what dolls were around, and someone was selling this like pretty much brand new Nelly doll with a bunch of clothing and stuff for only $50. So I showed the listing to my mom and I was like, Mom, we need to get this doll. Like, I don't care that we're at a cheer competition, at some point we need to go pick this doll up. So me and my mom went to some random Tim Hortons to go pick up this doll, and now I own them, and I think it's a very funny story, and I love Noelle so much. Here's the first of my group of Welly Wishers. This is Emerson Olivia Forrester, but her nickname is Emmy, and she is a Welly Wisher Emerson doll with a custom wig from B Beauty Designs, and I got her as a Christmas present from my dad in 2018. She is very much a cutie, and I need to do more with my Welly Wishers. Her especially, because I love her wig. It's so soft and bouncy and fun and all that stuff. My next doll is going to be looking down a bit because she has the bad eyes, but this is Shiloh Kate Calorie. She is a Truly Me number 27, I believe. I got her, I can't remember the exact month. I think it was June. I got her, I want to say June of 2019. Her little sister is Claire, who you will see later. Fun fact about Shiloh, actually, I brought her to Canada's Wonderland because I was really big into going to Canada's Wonderland that year, and also I was really obsessed with Shiloh during that summer, so I brought her to Canada's Wonderland, and the guy at like the entrance that like digs through your bags to make sure you're not bringing in anything weird, he looked at her and definitely thought I was insane for shoving this doll in my bag, but he didn't say anything to me about it, but he definitely gave me a look. It was kind of embarrassing. Next up is another fan favorite. Well, actually, I don't know if he's a fan favorite, but he's definitely a me favorite, and that is Caden Toby Carlin. I can't remember when I got him, but I got him off of Facebook Marketplace for $10, and I fixed him up, and I had a video about that, but I deleted it, so that's quite unfortunate. I didn't customize him into a boy doll until December of 2019, though. Like I said earlier, his cousins are Bryn and Madison, and he is dating my friend Aradia's doll Milo. Next doll is Eloise Tate Mitchell. She is a Nenea Mitchell doll, and I got her September 8th, 2019 as a birthday present from my mom. Funny story, while my mom was at the American Girl store like picking her out, I was at the Alley Cat Loves AG Toronto meetup, and I like had no idea that she was buying this doll for me while I was in the store with her. Like, my mom is so sneaky, and we love that for her. She is dating my doll Scarlett, who you will see later. Next doll is Claire Savannah Calorie. She is a Welly Wisher Camille doll, and I got her as a Christmas present from my mom in 2019. You might be starting to see a trend here. A lot of my Welly Wishers are Christmas presents. I think all except for one are Christmas presents. That's kind of weird. Anyway, this is Claire, and like I said earlier, her older sister is Shiloh. Next up, we have a doll who is definitely very special. She's a lot of people's favorite, including mine, and that is Miss Gwendolyn Melody Simons. Although you probably know her as Gwen, or Gwenny, or any of the other millions of nicknames I've given her. She is a Melody Ellison doll, and I got her December of 2019, and she's very special to me. She's my favorite. I know I probably shouldn't pick favorites, but she is my favorite, and she is definitely the reason why I love Melody Ellison so much. I could go on and on about this doll, so I'm not going to, but definitely get a Melody if you don't have one already. I highly, highly, highly recommend her. She is dating my friend Aradia's doll Avery. I really went on a bit of a doll getting spree near the end of 2019 and beginning of 2020 too, I guess, if you count her. Anyway, the next doll is Willow Rosalie Kendrick. She is a Joss Kendrick Girl of the Year 2020 doll, and I got her January 2nd, 2020. Literally the first day you were able to get her in Canada. I was at the store scooping her up. I was so excited for this doll. If you don't know, I am a competitive cheerleader, so when American Girl made a competitive cheerleader doll, I obviously went a little bit insane and had to snatch her up as soon as possible. And I do not regret it because I love Joss so much. She is such a cutie. Okay, for this next one, you will have to ignore how messy her hair is. I really need to fix her curls, but I am lazy, so I have not done that. This is Layla. Oh, I forgot her name. This is Layla Alexis Green. She is a Truly Me 44, and I got her literally like right before quarantine in March of 2020. A very interesting fact about Layla, the two of us are kind of trauma bonded. I'm not going to get too into it because it's definitely a story for another time or another video. If you want to know that information, totally let me know. But there was a time in my life I thought she was going to be my last doll. She also has perma panties, which I don't know why I'm pointing that out. It bothers me. Moving on to a much happier note, this is Scarlet Pearl Haley. She is a Sage Copeland Girl of the Year 2013 doll, and she was a gift from my friend I actually can't remember the month, but I got her in 2020, not long after COVID had started to slow down and stuff was opening up again. So I want to say maybe June, but I'm not fully sure. I am very happy to have a Sage doll, but also to have this Sage doll specifically because this was the Sage doll. I remember my friend had other dolls before she got her, and I would always play American Girl dolls whenever I went to her house and all of that. But I didn't really want one of my own. I was content just going over to my friends and playing dolls there. But it wasn't until she got this doll where I was like, oh my gosh, I need an American Girl doll and I need it to be Sage. Unfortunately, I did not end up getting Sage as my first doll, but I think having the Sage doll that made me want an American Girl doll is way more special than if I had gotten a Sage doll when she was Girl of the Year. So I don't really mind. I'm so glad I have her, especially this specific one, because none of this would have happened if my friend didn't get her. So it's really cool that she's in my collection now. And like I said earlier, she is dating Eloise. Moving on to our next doll, the last boy doll of the video. So sad. This is Maxwell James Baxter, or Max. He does have the same middle name as Levi. That is not on purpose, nor was it an accident. There's a lot of complications to Max that I'm not going to get into. Maybe if I do make a video going in depth on each of my dolls per video, I will talk about Max and his whole complicatedness because he is quite the complicated doll. Anyway, back to the point. He is a Just Like You number 28 with a wig. I don't know where the wig is from. I don't know. His original wig is on Madison. If you remember how I said she's wearing a 28 wig, yeah, that's his old wig. I forgot to include this part, so I'm sorry if there's a jump and the angle is different, but he is dating my friend Aradia, Podollies on Instagram. Again, go follow. He is dating her doll, Rowan. Moving right along onto my next doll, who I desperately need to give more attention to because she is such a cutie, and that is Miss Margaret Ann Borowski, or May as I call her. She is a Truly Me 58, and if you have played the video game Night in the Woods, you're gonna recognize the name May Borowski. That is because she is named after the main character in that game. That's my favorite video game, or just piece of media really ever. So I wanted to honor that, and so I named a doll after the main character. So that is the story of May. And I got May either September or October of 2020. I was kind of going through a little bit of a depression arc, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy myself a doll. So then I bought myself a doll, and now I own May. And ending the dolls I got in 2020 before I went on a little bit of a doll buying break, thankfully. This is Celeste Elodie McIntyre. She is a Molly McIntyre doll. And I want to say October. I think I got her in October of 2020. She was kind of an impulse buy. I wanted Molly when I was a kid, and I saw her on Facebook Marketplace with a bunch of clothes for a pretty good price. And so I scooped her up and got her, but I wasn't really into dolls during the time when I got her. Like, I was kind of losing the interest. So I mostly got her to see if it would like bring the interest back. It didn't. So then I just ended up with this doll, and I didn't really do much with her. And because of that, we aren't too bonded. She is cute though, and she's named after the Animal Crossing character, Celeste, like the owl. I just thought it was a pretty name, and I was very into Animal Crossing at the time. Next up is the first doll that I got after my doll break, which was only a year long, but you know, it was still a break. And that is Miss Tegan Elodie Tan. She is a Corinne Tan Girl of the Year 2022 doll. I got her January 5th, 2022. I don't know when this is gonna go out, but it could either be her birthday, close to her birthday, or the day after her birthday when this video goes out. So leave a happy birthday Tegan in the comments. She's probably my favorite girl of the year. Like, she's such a cutie pie. Like I said earlier in the video, if you remember that, she is dating my doll Leonie, and her sister is Lonnie, who is coming up right now. Was that a good transition? Was that funny? Did we like that? This is Lonnie Eden Tan. She is a Gwen Tan Girl of the Year. Does she count as Girl of the Year? I'm going to say she counts as Girl of the Year. Girl of the Year 2022. I thought it was so exciting that they were bringing like companion dolls back with Corinne and Gwen. I just thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So obviously I had to get her. I got her the same day I got Corinne, and she actually was a Christmas present. See, we're continuing the trend from my friend Eden. So that's why her middle name is Eden. Like I said, her sister is Tegan. I mean, I feel like that's obvious. And here we are, starting with the dolls that I got in 2023. Here we have Zia Nevea Sharma. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I have a lisp, so bear with me. SH words are hard. She is a Covey Sharma Girl of the Year 2023 doll. And like, Covey really is that girl. Like, I'm so sad her year ended the way it did. Like, she deserves so much better from American Girl. I feel like she is one of the dolls that is gonna go down in Girl of the Year history. I can just sense it. Like, she is just such a good doll. And there's so many like theater kids in the American Girl collector's sphere that it really made sense that they ended up eventually making a theater kid doll, I think. I got Zia January of 2023. I can't remember the date. A fun fact about her is the very first video on my channel after my comeback to AGTube was me going to the American Girl store to go get her and open her up and stuff. So highly recommend watching that one. It was my first video like coming back, so it's a little rough, but I am still proud of it. It's pretty good for a first video, I think. And here we have the last Welly in my collection. And the only one I didn't get as a Christmas present, funny enough, is Darby Louise Winters. She is a Welly Wisher Willa doll, and she's wearing glasses at the moment. I think it's cute. Will she keep them on? Not sure. Maybe. I haven't fully decided yet. I just kind of put them on last night because I want to know what they looked like on her, and I'm kind of in love. I think it's really cute, so maybe she'll keep them on. I got Darby off of eBay. I can't remember what month, but it was spring of 2023. She does have an unboxing video on my YouTube channel. If you want to watch it, I'll put it in the iCard. If you don't know, I'm trying to collect all the Welly Wishers. So I need a few more, but I'm almost there. I have a good collection going. My goal next is to get Ashlyn, I think, because she is really speaking to me at the current moment, but we will see what happens. Next up, we have another fan favorite. She won Best Doll when I did my little doll bracket poll on my Instagram story earlier this year. So she's obviously a fan favorite, and she's loved by me too. I think she's so cute, and that is Miss Piper Claudia Wells, and I don't know why her hair's doing that. Oh well. She is a Claudia Wells doll, and she is such a cutie. When Claudia's Leaks came out and stuff, I wasn't a very big fan of her, but then I saw people start to modernize her and all of that stuff, and that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I love this doll. I need her. I'm obsessed. I got her June of 2023. And there is a video of my trip to the American Girl store where I got her and unboxed her on my YouTube channel. Again, I'll put it in an iCard in the corner. She is such a favorite in my collection among people who follow me on Instagram and here on AGTube, and for good reason, I think, because she is stunning and she's so cute and I love her. And I really wish American Girl gave Claudie more attention. The second Claudie Appreciation Day is happening this summer, by the way, so follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with that. Like I said, she's dating my doll Bryn, and I think they are so happy being their little pink loving girlfriends, and I love them. Next up is Carmen Eva Peters. She is an Yvette Peters doll, and I got her in July of 2023. I was not expecting to get this doll. I thought my chance to own an Yvette had gone and passed and was over, because she had been sold out on Indigo for the longest time. I'm just nervous about ordering from American Girl online, like as an international fan. I don't know. Anyway, she randomly came back in stock on the Indigo website, and I went crazy because I was like, oh my god, like I'm never gonna have this opportunity again. So my mom actually bought her for me because she really, really loved Yvette and she really wanted me to have Yvette. So when I told her, like, hey, Yvette randomly came on sale on the website, so I bought her, she was like, how much was she? I'm going to give you the money back, and, like, you can say that I bought her for you. And I was like, oh, okay. So she is a gift from my mom, technically. With Yvette being on sale on the American Girl website right now, like, I am telling you, if you want Yvette, this is me telling you, do not miss your opportunity. Like, this is your sign. Go to the American Girl website right now and add her to your cart, because she is such a stunning doll, and I am so sad that they are retiring the World by Us line, but that's a rant for another day. Definitely recommend Yvette if you've been thinking about getting her, and that is Carmen. Now we are down to the final two, thank goodness, because as much as I love hearing myself talk, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have had like a really sore throat these past few days, and my voice is slowly, like, as the days go on, starting to leave more and more, and I can guarantee you by like tomorrow morning, with all this talking I'm doing right now when I probably shouldn't be, my voice is going to be gone, which isn't a good thing because I have stuff I need to do, but that's fine. This is Becca St. Clair. She doesn't have a middle name because I have not decided on a middle name for her yet, so if you have any ideas, leave them down below, please. She is a Mia St. Clair Girl of the Year 2008 doll, and I'm so happy I own her. I wanted Mia for years. For as long as I've known what American Girl is, I have wanted this doll, and I'm so, like, it's so cool that I actually have one now, and I can, like, touch her and, like, change her and, like, do stuff with her. It makes me so happy. I ordered her off of eBay because I found her in rough shape, but for, like, a stupidly good price. Like, she was, like, $50 Canadian. Obviously I had to pay more for shipping, but, like, for that price, for a Mia doll, are you kidding me? And she really wasn't in that rough of shape. Like, I just had to take some nail polish off of her face and stuff. It was kind of impressive. I do have a video of me opening and restoring her. I'll put that in the iCard if you are interested in that. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than I'm just very happy I own a Mia doll now because she is so cute and I'm obsessed, quite honestly. And last but not least, this is a doll that probably not a lot of you have seen. This is Eleanor Lila Manetti, or Nora is her nickname. I got her around the time she came out in October of 2023. It's kind of a funny story as to how I got her, but if I tell it, it will make the video too long, so maybe I'll tell it a different day. I wanted to wait until Covey's year was up to start posting like pictures and videos of my Lila doll, but I'm very happy to have her. Funny story about her name. I love the name Lila. Like, it's been one of my favorite names for years. I always told my friends and like family and stuff that if I ever have a daughter, her name is going to be Lila. I just think it's a really pretty name. And so I was really tempted to keep her name Lila. However, I have a doll named Layla and I just thought it was too similar. So I made Lila her middle name, but I could not think of a name for her. And so for months I was calling her No Name because I didn't know what to call her. My friend actually was like, you should give her a name with the word no in it. I think that would be funny because you keep calling her No Name. And I was like, that is actually a really funny idea. So I decided to name her Nora or Eleanor. I just think Eleanor is such a pretty name. Similar to Lila, it's a name that I've always loved. I just think she has a very funny story behind her name, so that's why I wanted to share that with you. She may be my last doll for a while. I'm probably going to slow down now because I got a lot of dolls in 2023, and I'm running out of space for all the dolls I have now, so I really need to start slowing it down a little. We'll see what happens though. Maybe when I refilm this video in 2025, which is so weird to say, I'll have like 5 extra dolls to show you, but for now, she is the last one. She will hopefully be the last one for a while, and I think she's a really good doll to like end it and like take a break on because she's so pretty and I love her. And with that is going to be the end of today's video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, do all the YouTubery stuff. If you can comment, leave a comment. Answer my question to the beginning of the video. Like, would you like to see me do a deep dive on my dolls as like a series? And which doll would you like to see first? Let me know. Have yourself an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys later, and hopefully I will not be sick. Okay, bye!